Y'all, it looks like the Braxton family is falling apart, again. And this time, the drama is so intense, producers had to shut down filming. Now we all know Tamar loves to stir the pot, and even though she swore she wouldn't be a part of the show this season, guess what? She's still in the mix. And not just that, word on the street is that she's the main reason things got so bad that production had to hit the brakes. Apparently, things exploded when Tamar and her sisters got into yet another screaming match. So bad that Toni straight up walked off set. And honestly, I don't blame her. Sources say Toni is over the drama, and she reminded them that before Tracy passed, they promised they'd get along. But instead of peace, things have only gotten worse. And if that wasn't messy enough, none of the sisters showed up to support Tamar and Miss E's cooking show premiere, even though Miss E was involved. Now, I get skipping out on Tamar, but leaving their mother hanging like that, that's cold. And let's be real, this isn't just about Tamar. Tawanda's been throwing cryptic shade too. She recently posted, "To everyone who has distanced themselves from me, kindly stay there." Whew, that was personal. And considering how rocky her relationship with Tamar has been since season 1, we already know who she was talking about. Remember last season when Tamar accused Tawanda of not caring about their relationship and only reaching out when cameras were rolling? Tamar was in her feelings, saying, "Tawanda makes time for Toni and Trina, but not for me."
Tawanda how it felt not to have access to her sister Tamar. And before she could answer the question, Tamar asserted that Tawanda doesn't care. Tamar then went on to say that Tawanda makes more of an effort to stay in contact with Toni and Trina than with her. And she revealed that she usually reaches out to Tawanda first and that Tawanda only reaches out when they are filming.
I respect where people are. I don't engage. I don't pour into certain types of energy. I make different choices in my life. And that's just where I am.
Now this is TV, Josh. outside of yesterday and today, when was the last time you talked to me?
I don't recall. It wasn't my birthday because you didn't call me.
My birthday's September. Here we are in March.
In the episode, Tawanda also said that she was unsure of the last time she spoke to her sister, but she knew that Tamar did not reach out to her for her birthday in September, though they filmed the episode in March. In fact, she appeared to be so fed up with Tamar that she revealed that she is only focused on those living in her household, i.e. her children and her partner.
Tony's in your household?
But they call me. I talk to them every day.
Girl, you don't answer the phone.
That's
Girl,
not true.
Stop.
Let's be specific. Did you call me yesterday?
I did, actually.
Did I answer it?
Well, because we're taping now.
No.
But before...
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh,
when you called me, every time
girl,
you called,
that is not the
every
truth.
time you called, I answered. Every time you text, I answer. That's a fact.
Okay,
that's
girl.
a fact.
So I'm a liar.
No, you said that. I didn't call you that. That's the word that you're using.
Everyone knows that I always have receipts.
But Tawanda wasn't having it. She clapped back, saying she was too busy focusing on her household, aka her kids and her fiancé. The tension was so thick, y'all, they nearly walked out of that family therapy session. And now, it looks like their relationship is officially done. But Tamar versus Tawanda isn't the only war going down. Trina is reportedly fuming over Tamar bringing their niece Ashley into the show. And if you don't know why, baby, let me tell you. Ashley is coming with receipts about Trina's ex-husband, Gabe. Yep, she's exposing him again, and Trina is not here for it. Let's rewind for a second. Ashley recently revealed that her stepmom and father, Michael Braxton Jr., saw inappropriate texts between her and one of her aunt's partners. And at first, her aunt was loving and supportive. But then over time, she switched up and started blaming Ashley instead. She even suggested that Ashley initiated it.
Tamar made several explosive posts on her X page claiming that the entire family is toxic. But y'all, it's also possible that these heated arguments are because of their niece Ashley, who is part of season 2, in light of her recent allegations. And reportedly, Trina doesn't like how she and her ex Gabe are being dragged into all the madness. Yeah, y'all remember that Ashley revealed that her stepmother and father, Michael Braxton Jr., saw text messages between her and her aunt's partner that were inappropriate, and when they first told told her aunt she was loving and upset about what happened to Ashley. But as time went on, it felt like her aunt switched to not feeling that way. And Ashley said that as she got older, she realized how weird it was that her aunt was okay with her partner given the circumstances. Apparently, her aunt thought that she started it or that she was part of the problem, and even started to blame her for what happened. Ashley also said that through therapy, she learned how to deal with the situation, but also said that she should not be blamed because she should have never been put in that situation in the first place.
Ashley says she's processed the trauma through therapy, but she wants one thing to be clear. She was the victim. And to make matters worse, Ashley hinted that this mystery uncle had a platform and chose not to speak out. At first, everyone thought she was talking about Tamar's ex, Vince. But Tamar shut that down real quick, saying, "It's not me." And then, people started putting the pieces together and realized Ashley was talking about Trina's ex, Gabe. And whoo, the internet did not forget how shady Gabe was. This is the same man who cheated on Trina for years, was into some questionable stuff online, had suspected obsessions with underage girls, and now Ashley just confirmed what many already suspected. He was moving weird with her too. And Trina, instead of holding Gabe accountable, she's reportedly upset that Ashley is bringing this up on the show. Girl, if anything, people are calling out Trina for protecting the wrong person. One fan even commented, Trina knew what kind of man Gabe was, but instead of believing her niece, she turned a blind eye. And y'all, Ashley liked that comment, so she basically confirmed it. And then another person came forward with an even wilder claim, saying, Gabe tried to hook up with my 17-year-old transgender cousin and even offered to fly them out to Atlanta. Excuse me? The mess just keeps piling up, y'all. But here's where it gets even worse. The producers reportedly wanted Trina and Ashley to sit down together and film a scene about the accusations. And Trina said no. She even threatened to stop filming altogether, saying, "It's not my story to tell. Girl, it's Ashley's story, and she's telling it." And at this point, the producers are exhausted because the drama won't stop. And guess what else is causing problems? The paychecks. According to reports, Toni and Tamar are making bank. Like six-figure production deals to not only star in the show, but to create other shows for the network. And the other sisters, they're not happy. Even Mama Evelyn is in the mix this time. She recently spilled some tea about Tamar's ex-husband, Vince, saying, "The world thought Vince was this perfect man, but they don't know what he was really like behind closed doors." And then, Trina's ex, Michael Sr., decided it was his turn to speak. He's out here saying he apologized to Evelyn for cheating on her 30 years ago and that he doesn't know why she won't let it go. Sir, what? You cheated on her for years and now you're mad she's still mad? And Miss E isn't letting it slide either. She's reportedly writing a whole book about the infidelity in their marriage and how she rebuilt herself after the betrayal. Honestly, this family is in shambles, and some people think the real issue isn't even Tamar or Trina or Ashley. It's their mom. People are saying the Braxton sisters are really mad at Evelyn, but instead of addressing it, they take it out on each other. Woo, generational trauma is real. At this point, maybe it's time to end the show. Because let's be real, these sisters do not like each other. They tolerate each other because they're family. But if they weren't related, they probably wouldn't even speak. So, what do y'all think? Was Trina wrong for refusing to talk about Ashley's claims? Is Tamar really the problem, or is it Miss E? And should this show even continue? Let's talk about it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe because trust me, this drama is far from over.